Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Canadian Club Championships Day 2 action, men's round robin. We have Saskatchewan 1 Impact against Brolympus from BC.
And Brolympus, I believe, is the number 5 seed for BC. Kind of an interesting fusion of two old teams from BC, so I think they've been finding their groove as they went along here. Got some good action back and forth. Brolympus with 5 players.
Blaze with the shot, Schwartz with the block.
Ooh.
Lever derriere.
Throwing into traffic.
An additional shot by McIntosh into traffic. Gets out Schwartz, but all 6 balls for Brolympus.
And you think that willingness to go down to 0 balls, you wonder if it'll hurt Impact over the course of the game.
Good dodge.
Burden still on Brolympus. Impact taking yet another one into traffic, hoping to catch them unawares.
Wonder if this is a strategy here by Impact to push the pace.
Good shots down the left-hand side from Bro, and then one into the middle, taking out 2 players on the Impact side.
2v4 now. Blaze gets out Lou.
3 players on the Brolympus side. Calls made, comes to the line.
Babu!
Big catch in the middle.
Catch.
Shane Babu showcasing those hands. We got 1 player left on the Impact side. It looks to be Blaze.
We saw Blaze a couple matches ago pull off a couple 1v2s, but a good double tap there. Hines Babu takes him out.
Brolympus really putting a stamp on that one early. Not to be thrown off by those early pre-counters by Impact. We'll see how this round develops. If Impact continues to throw those early balls, you have to think maybe they're going to reevaluate that plan.
Yes, we will see what they do here. Quick throw, pop up.
Big team catch from Brolympus.
6v5, 4 balls here. Brolympus with the team catch.
Jason Peterson showcasing that big curveball. Throws one into the middle, unable to connect. Schwartz sends another one into the middle as well, a little bit short. We'll have Burden on Impact. We'll see what an offensive strike looks like for Impact here.
First time we see them with ball advantage.
Oh, with one nice shot on Lou in the middle, and you have to think that's a daring target considering his catching abilities. Well known in BC for his ability to turn a game upside down. Big strike down the left side takes out Riviere.
Hines also with elimination.
Laverdiere, that's an awesome name.
3v5 now, shot, counterattack.
Impact showing they can do it on offense as well as defense. Takes out 1 in the middle. We have 3 on the Impact side with Burden versus 4 for Brolympus.
Schwartz.
Big one into the left side. Schwartz with a big block. That's Blaze again, showcasing that big arm.
McIntosh here, very comfortable holding that line.
Really is. Seems to be their designated agitator.
Throws, catch there by Schwartz. Good, smart heads-up play. Drops his ball, gets his hands ready. Also a very good catcher.
Yeah, and if you see the way that he angled his knees, he actually opened up his box. And he's a big guy, so we're looking at about a 4-foot opening for anything catchable in that range. Well played by him, using his strengths for sure. Burden's on Brolympus, 5 players to 2. See if they have to throw 2. Single ball.
Blaze goes for the counter. They'll reset, same attacker, Schwartz, Lou, Peterson at the line.
See if they opt to throw 2. Not feeling that desperation at all, so sailing 1 overhead. Victor Lou is a little bit newer to the game of 7-inch, so I think he's still getting a handle of gripping and throwing the balls.
Babu takes over here. He's been hot early on.
Got those sticky hands, you'd say.
Shot, Wayland casually dodges.
Burden on the Impact side. Blaze and Wayland, yes.
Peterson cross court, gets out Blaze. Wayland punishes.
We got trades on either side. Brolympus losing 2 players, Schwartz and Peterson. And Impact just losing Blaze here. Let's see if Wayland can pull this out.
Blue balls. They opt to just throw a single. Give yourself options on the counterattack.
We'll see what's in Wayland's bag of tricks here if he kind of pulls off something interesting. We got Hines coming up on the left side.
Great block there by Wayland on the follow-up.
Very firm, strong block, so he's feeling pretty good out there, I'd say.
5 balls, fakes the underhand, goes overhand, almost catches Lou off guard there. 4 balls, he's going to opt to stay back a little deeper. Underhand this time.
Underhand that little zip on it there, nice throw.
Brolympus just threw one last time. We'll see if they go a single or double here. They go double.
Wayland doing a great job getting airborne and blocking that second ball that was right on target. Sends one on Babu, unable to connect.
Huge pressure by Lou. Lou retreat, but 2 balls, underhand throw, doesn't connect. Brolympus, they've thrown a single, they've thrown a double. Let's see what they do here. Same time, Wayland, very nicely dodged.
Nimbly sidesteps the volley.
Takes a breather here, important when you're in these 1v scenarios.
Really just got to be patient, right? And that's exactly the type of strike you need.
Plays the throw, gets out Lou. Good late block there by Hines.
But a dangerous one, almost straight into the unwary shoulder of Shane. Babu, lucky to avoid any damage there.
Single shot this time. 4 balls here. Goes at Hines. They're going to push pressure. Follow up. Great job by Hines to stay alive on the late target. And good follow up there by Babu.
Good recognition on the Brolympus side, knowing they needed to do something a little bit different to catch Wayland off guard here.
Made it a match. Took it from 1v or 2v6, 2v5 down to 1v3.
That's right.
2-0 lead here.
Neither team opting to throw. Looks like the Brolympus toss block was a little bit off target. Burden on Brolympus.
4 balls here to the impact side after Babu doesn't connect. Double up on Hines.
They're not going to make that mistake twice. Hines not to be left for the end of the game in this one.
Schwartz going for a drop throw.
Burden on impact. 6 players to 5.
Counter attack doesn't connect.
Couture sends one into the right. Burden impact again here.
The Verdier takes out Peterson. 4v6, all 6 members of Impact still alive.
This to the line.
Lou gets out Blaze, follow up by Babu, gets blocked by Toth.
Burden impact. Send 2 at Lou, unable to connect with a very sort of matrix-like dodge on Lou's part there.
Brolympus, 4 balls. That drop throw by Schwartz. Babu tries to punish after, but
it's going down on either side.
Good heads up play there by Toth. Oh, single ball just about caught by Lou.
And a catch by Couture, making it look easy over there. Brings back Hines.
3v3.
Much to the chagrin of the impact side. Burden on impact.
Campbell goes at Schwartz. Schwartz goes up high. Hines gets out Campbell.
Hines putting a high one in on Campbell, yep.
Schwartz called out.
Interesting.
Bit of a foot scraper.
Ref must have had a good angle on that one. A little bit of a...
So Hines trying to make his case that he got an elimination after that wasn't impacted by the play.
That's right. Argument is that Schwartz did not make the hit afterwards.
Referee's just getting together here for that call.
And you have to think, since they didn't stop play, that should be a valid throw, technically speaking, as long as Chris Schwartz didn't throw it.
Line refs here being brought in on the play. So to recap, I believe it was a Campbell throw at shorts on a short jump. Referees are ruling that it was an elimination. Hines had countered Campbell down the middle.
Correct.
And
taking his hat off in the process. Memorable moment. So the question is, does the hit on Campbell by Hines count? What's your take on this, Eugene? Have you seen these in the past? How do these usually go?
It depends on how much attention, I guess, all the refs are paying attention to. If a ref is calling something in the middle of a play and it distracts the player, then you obviously don't want to get taken out in that scenario.
Right.
And others, which I think is what they're going to be ruling here. So despite the counter coming from a different player, I believe the referees themselves interjecting into the play kind of upsets the rhythm of the game. So
that's right.
Brolympus gets to keep the ball, so they'll have 4 balls, and Campbell gets to stay alive.
And not being in the circle with the refs, you can only assume the information that they had available. You have to think they're making the best possible call with the info that was at hand there.
Yep. Thanks to all of our volunteer refs, as well as our head refs.
Hines, lively, dodging to the side, avoiding the throw of Campbell. Burdens on Brolympus, to the line, makes their call. Couture sails one about 11 feet in the air, unfortunately. Just caught away from him.
Toft looked to pressure. Hines did a good job fending him off. Pop up.
Wow.
Baits out the additional ball. Gives Brolympus 5. Single. 1 high, 1 low. Second one bounces. McIntosh pushes the line. He gets the call. Single attack. Cross quarter. Woo. Hines almost catching Campbell off guard.
Impact to the line. Making a call. Campbell.
Second. McIntosh with a good follow-up.
Excellent shots. 1 high, 1 low.
Still can't be beat. Dodgeball, good shot there. Gets a similar to the Schwartz play. Gets him on the foot in the air.
Just managed to skin him.
4 balls here for Brolympus. McIntosh looking to push up. Opts to retreat now. Campbell comes up. First one. Leeches. Only needed 1. 2-1 score line.
2-1. And Couture, well known also for his catching, I guess felt the need to to force it almost, you'd say. When you see that ball, sometimes you just have to have that discipline to pull the hands in and live to see another play.
To the line. Single shot. Gets out Toth.
Couture reestablishing himself early.
Campbell with the play call.
4 balls on the impact side.
Blaze takes the shot. Gets out McDougall.
Captain McDougall unable to pull it in. Burden on Brolympus.
Drop throw by Schwartz.
Schwartz not really liking what he saw there. Fortunately, hard to see.
Throw, unable to come up with the catch. Good shot there.
Blaze, really blazed that one in, you'd say.
4 balls here, Brolympus. Shot, Campbell gets taken out. Follow-up throw by Lou.
Jason Peterson flexing that curveball. Campbell unable to track it well enough to catch it.
Shot.
Wow.
Big catch there. Good team catch, keeps Lou alive.
Brings in Captain McDougall with that big left arm. We'll see what happens here. Sends one in immediately on Blaze. Happy to be back on the court, you could say.
Still obligation to Brolympus. Schwartz with another drop. This time it connects.
He has that big booming power and the ability to put a light sort of change up or a dropping curveball on you.
Great dodge there. Everyone staying alive.
Balls back and forth.
But we will go into no block, no connections. Everyone stays alive. Outside of the initial Schwartz getting eliminated.
We have 4 on the Brolympus side, 2 on the impact side. Oh, wow. Blaze taking an early shot on Dougal. Takes him out down low. Loving those foot shots.
Peterson, big shot. Blaze takes out Lou.
Wow.
Babu cleans it up.
A back and forth. Really taking the opportunity to catch players unawares there on both sides. Brolympus coming out on top. Going into the half here. 3 for Brolympus, 1 for Impact. And you have to think that Impact's going to want to push the pace a little bit to get back in this one.
I would agree. Maybe not the initial pushing of the pace, throwing into the huddle.
Yes.
But yes, push the pace as an overall.
Brolympus, on the other hand, it'll be a tale of 2 different game plans. We'll be looking to really put the pedal to the metal and continue to pile up the wins to keep that differential as high as possible. So, you know, it's always a key moment when you go into the second half down a few to try and snag an early win if you're on the Impact side. And we'll see how this plays out here.
One of the parts that I love about Dodgeball that you don't see is the fans also move with their team.
Yes. Yes, it truly is a family affair.
Right, both sides ready. Second half action here. 3-1 for Brolympus. Shot, Waylon gets the early lead here for Impact.
Couture opting for a defensive rush for Brolympus. Finds himself caught.
Great setup there. McDougall sets up Peterson on the shot.
Burden on Impact. Call is made. Sending us, oh, Blaze with another one on shorts on the right-hand side.
4 balls here for Brolympus. 1 for 1 here. McDougall takes out key arm Blaze, but Toth able to punish.
Impact still choosing to do those pre-counter throws, however, with a little bit more discipline it seems this time. And it seems to be paying off for the Legion.
Now they will take a lead, 4v3. Toth take the shots. Peterson goes for the punish. Pop up.
Oh, and killing 2 players.
Unfortunate there. Good attempt there by Toth. Tried to pop the ball back onto the court. But it gives Brolympus here a big edge. Another potential pop-up. McIntosh this time opts not to dive for it. Smartly.
Smart play.
Peterson
catches his man just on the right side. Almost like a clothing type shot.
And he's changed the pace here in the second half. He's a little quicker. Lou, catch at the line. McIntosh also catches Peterson, but because Lou.
What a turn of events, folks. Lou at full speed, charging up the side, just snags the ball that comes in for McIntosh. McIntosh makes a follow-up catch. Yeah. Unfortunately, it does not count.
I think Lou was also surprised he made that catch as he came up. He's just like, all of a sudden, I have 2 balls in my hand.
Shocked faces all around.
4-1 lead here now for Brolympus. Sure shot, Blaze counters, follow up. 2
players going down on either side. Sorry, 1 player on the Impact side, 2 on the Brolympus side.
Yep. Hines able to punish Blaze, who took out Couture. Toth able to punish Hines. Shot, McIntosh.
Captain McDougall did not see that cross coming in from McIntosh.
3 balls. Impact. The Derriere throws at Peterson. Lou looks to punish. Opts to pull back.
Brolympus, 4 balls. Takes a nice strike from the middle into the left wing for Impact.
Yeah,
taking out
McIntosh gets taken out. Shot there by Toth.
Close one. Peterson equal to the task. Brolympus makes their call with 4 balls coming to the line.
They go to the hot hand Lou. Doesn't connect. Good pressure by Derriere. Shot.
Schwartz unable to defend. Dicks him on the right knee. Great shot by Campbell.
He pops. Lou able to protect Peterson on the way back. Impact looking for that counter. Shot catch by Lou, counter by Peterson. 4v2 becomes 3v2 the other way.
That's what we call a three-player swing, ladies and gentlemen.
Four balls on the impact side. Shot gets him out.
Hard to say on that one. Hard to say. If the ref's going to have to decide. Victor himself can't see down, so Lou can't see that. Oh, call made by the refs. Clear to them, and that's good enough for us.
2v2 now. Very important point here for the impact. They really need this game.
Yes.
Peterson with that curve. Counter at the double ball. Catches
follow-up by
Couture.
Kendall.
Passing balls
Campbell.
over.
Peterson does this funny thing where he's got this hammer grip. He'll take two balls in one hand for his follow-up throw. There
And
it
there's
is.
how he throws the second ball drop after switching from there. Just crazy. And another curve
Ooh,
gets
that was
blocked
a
by
close one.
Wayland.
Wayland with a good block.
Underhand!
Oh, with
Beats
an
the block.
underhand
Whoa.
Finisher.
Not many in the men's team throw that windmill throw.
No. That rising dropper. It just dropped at just the right moment. Snuck past Peterson's guard on the underside and got his man.
Huge point. Brings Impact back into this game. 4-2 score line.
Brolympus bringing Hines back in.
Blaze takes out Hines on the opening rush.
Burden on impact, takes out Schwartz.
Blaze again. He's got two now.
Immediately targeting two of Brolympus's top gunners.
And we'll see here taking over camera right wing far side on Impact. You see, I believe that's Padley, who played in the youth under 18s.
Burden on Brolympus, 4 balls. Big strike from Captain McDougall into the 6-5 position.
Ooh, he's called for a line out though. Blaze gets to stay on.
What a turn of events, folks. Yeah, well, ref's not missing much this game.
Yeah.
Burden impact.
Throw by Toth. Counter by Peterson. Does not connect. Blaze with the play call. Big shot. Brolympus, 4 balls. Very familiar faces still on the court.
Lou with a strike down the right side, unable to catch a toe, but very close. Blaze makes the call, impact to the line.
Shot by Todd, follow up by Blaze, counter by Lou, does not connect.
4 balls on Brolympus side. Call is made.
Sure with the shot. Big hops there from the impact side. Blaze wants that ball. He takes the throw.
Blaze not looking to miss. Takes Couture clean on this cheek.
I believe he's got 3 eliminations this set.
All key players for the Brolympus side too. I think he had a bit of a strategy coming into this one.
Double, both sides go straight. Lou gets taken out. Just Peterson.
Peterson with 4 balls. Has that hammer grip. 5 balls. Throwing the curve.
Big hops, double curve, doesn't connect.
Finding open space.
Good pressure by Padley. He'll retreat. Blaze with the play call. Preemptive throw, doesn't connect.
4 balls on the impact side. You have to expect to see at least 2 thrown here.
1, 2, just 2.
Peterson able to dodge to his left. And again, once again, picks up 3 balls.
Good jump by Toth. Tries to look for the counter. 3 balls here for Impact. Blaze wants the ball. It'll be late. Toth takes the throw.
So Peterson looking to play a patient game.
Single throw, Toth.
The longer he survives, the better for Brolympus. Just looking at the clock situation here. 3 minutes remaining.
1v6 scenario. Toth looks for the counter. Padley looks for the counter. Peterson. 4 balls. Takes time to reset his grip. Picks up that 3rd ball. Throw blocked by Padley. Toth unable to punish.
There's a growing sense of urgency on the impact side. Really needing to connect on one of these.
Deep throw by Peterson. He's under no pressure to come up to the line. Can play from the backcourt. Blaze hands it off to Wayland. Wayland beat that block last time.
Peterson, knowing what was coming, nimbly dodges to the left.
Just stays inbound.
You have to think that Impact should maybe consider throwing a 2nd ball on these volleys every time they get 3. Just raise that percentage chance of making contact here.
Follow up doesn't connect. Agreed. I would like to see them combine Wayland and Blaze to get 2 different arm angles. Oh, looking for the catch. Isn't a bad idea. Verderia trying to put pressure at the line, doesn't connect.
If you're on the Brolympus side, you have to really like Peterson's mastery of this game so far.
Yeah, he's taking it now down under to 1.5 minutes, so you pretty much secured minimum tie. Shots gets tagged out. I believe that's Blaze again with the elimination.
Impact captains taking note of Eugen's advice, sending Blaze into the mix and finding their man.
Yeah. Timeout here from Brolympus. Will give Peterson a chance to get a breather. Important game here. Impact, if they win this next one, will tie things up 4-4. Brolympus a chance to win the set. 1:11 on the clock.
You have to think best case scenario for Brolympus is they go up numbers early and hold on. And the best case scenario for Impact is they just kill. They kill as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. And
both
as
teams
the
are still gunning for a win.
ref is ready to set things up, we are ready to set things up. Full 6v6, 1:11 on the clock. Obligation, pop up. Lou gets taken out by Wayland. Early lead for Impact. 4 balls here for Brolympus. Shorts punishes Wayland. Follow-up throw by Babu. Does not connect. 4 balls here for Impact. Expect Blaze will be throwing here.
5v5 action.
There it is. Beats the block. Catch by Toth on Peterson. 40 seconds left. 6v3. 4 balls for Brolympus.
Brolympus really needing to hang on.
Great shot there by McDougall. We got dipped right in front of Toth.
And back to the line. A heater by Blaze on Captain McDougall, unable to connect.
20 seconds left. Brolympus just needs to hang on to secure a tie. Impact doesn't look like they're going to push the pace. Big shot. Hines takes out Blaze. 10 seconds left. Brolympus is just going to wait.